And record. Perfect. Thank you all for joining. My name is Camille Mitchell. I'm going to show you how to determine the profitability of every notary assignment that you accept, okay? This is what I call my signing profit calculator. It is a spreadsheet that I created for my Notary Success Academy students back in March. And so we're going to go through and actually work some numbers together. So how you can help me is, this is going to be an engaging teaching scenario. I'm going to ask you questions. Please put your responses in the chat because I want to make it real for you so you understand. And those for you likewise, if you're on Clubhouse, put your responses in the chat. You can message me your response and then I'll respond also. And can I send a link to the spreadsheet? Yes, I'm going to send a link to the spreadsheet. I am going to share this. And yes, I am recording the Zoom. Gotcha. So I'm going to create this template for you all so you all can have it. Let's get started. When you have your spreadsheet, you want to create it with different columns. Column A is going to be the type of notarization that you're doing. And so whether it's a general notary work or a loan signing, mortgage lending, or even your apostille, whatever job it is that you're doing. And I'm using job in terms of work that you're doing. Whatever work that it is you're doing, you're going to put that in column A. All right, so I just call that column A type, the type of work that I'm doing, okay? Page B, column B is page. How many pages are in the document that I have to print out? Okay, that's going to vary based on the type of job from column A that you're doing. But based on what we did earlier this morning, people said, hey, a refinance usually has about 165 documents. Okay, so in column B, I have 165. That means on average, the person here in California normally gets about, where's the spreadsheet link for Zoom? I have not made it available because I got to, I want to make sure I got all the formulas in here right because I made it, but I will make it available to you and I'll put it in the link in my bio on Instagram. It'll probably be about 10 o'clock Eastern time because I got to teach tax class from 7 to 9, but I will share the spreadsheet with you all on my link in my bio, and also I'll share the video, okay? All right, so type of notarization or notarial work or work we're doing by a company is going to be a refinance. And earlier, the person who was giving me help said that, hey, I'm in California. Let's pick me, use me. And they said, okay, it normally has about 165 pages. And then I asked them, now we know how many pages are in that refinance package that you've gotten. Do you have to make a copy for the signer? Yeah, I have to make a copy. That means that you have to print out 2 copies of 165 page documents. That gives us a total of 330 pages, okay? So already our paper cost is for 330 pages. That's almost a complete ream of paper, okay? Now, if I were to go to a FedEx office or any kind of commercial printing location, maybe the library to print off, what is their per page fee for printing the documents? So put in the chat, what do you think? And we can change the pricing. And you can do it here on Clubhouse. How much do you think FedEx office or the library charges you to print pages? What's their per page printing fee? 10 cents? Michael, I gotta move where you move, Michael. We're not getting that kind of love in Atlanta. 30 cents for color, okay. We're not getting that kind of love in Atlanta. All right. Around 30 cents. So we're going to print in black and white. And so our average cost for printing is 18 cents per page. That means this 18 cents per page fee is going to include the toner and also our paper cost. So just to print out 2 copies of a refinance packet, a total of 330 pages at 18 cents per signing, Our cost going into the job is $59.40. That's not even to leave your house. Okay? That's not even to leave your house to do, before you leave your house, to go and smile in somebody's face and give them a professional, wonderful experience. Your cost for just printing the documents, $59.40 using the 18 cents per page method. Somebody said, Tracy, if you could turn off the writing on the on the screen, I'll make sure you have a copy of this in the video, okay, later on tonight. So someone said 49 cents a page. Whew. Jasmine said 20 cents for black and white. Yeah, Jazz, I'm more so along the lines of 20 cents. I usually charge 25 cents, but I'm trying to go easy on y'all because I ain't trying to scare you tonight. And you're like, man, shoot, I'm going to get a regular job. All right, now we know our paper costs. The next cost we have to figure out is our mileage, because we got to get in our car and drive. We're not Flintstones anymore. We're not using our feet. All right. We're not going to use Uber unless you have to use Uber. How many miles one way are you going to travel to your signer? So go ahead and put in the chat. How many miles one way are you going to go to your signer? You can chat me here on Clubhouse, or you can just listen. I don't want 15 to 30. I want one number. I want one number. How many miles one way? Give me I don't want a round figure. I want just one number. All right. Tracy said 30 miles. Jasmine said she's in rural area, 15 miles. 15 miles. Okay. 25 miles. 18 miles one way. So that's about average. So earlier today, when I did this example earlier today, we kind of came up with an average of 20 miles one way. Okay. Now, does your signing require a scan or fax back? Yes or no? We're going 20 miles one way to do a signing. We already have a cost of $59.40 just for paper and toner alone. Does your signing require a fax or a scan back? Yes. Okay. That means you can track the miles going back to your home because the assignment is not finished. Normally, when it comes to tracking, I mean, this is a tax class now. Normally, when it comes to tracking your miles, you cannot track miles going back home. But because you are still in the act of commerce, the job itself, or the assignment, the task itself is not finished, you can track the miles going back to your home office to complete that signing, okay? So we have a total of 40 miles to do one signing. Now 40 miles back and forth, 20 miles there, 20 miles back. How many miles will you drive? Do you have to drive to go to a FedEx, UPS, whatever, to drop off the package for shipping? How many miles are you all driving? Tracy said 5. I like you, Tracy. You like me, honey. I'm trying to say close to home. Jasmine said 8. Anybody drives more than 8 miles, 5 miles? Brianna said they round the street. Half a mile. Good job, Brianna. Anybody else driving more than 8 miles to go to a FedEx or UPS to deliver a package? All right, Panise, good. 3 miles, 8. Okay, I like it. Good deal. All right, so I'm going to change this, and I'm going to go with 7 as a median between the 3 and 8. Okay, let's just use 6. Let's use 6. Now, if we are wanting to determine our profit, we understand our paper and toner costs. Now our mileage cost is $43.36. The IRS allows you to deduct, if you're using the standard mileage rate, it is 56 cents for the tax year 2021, which we are in. And so you are to multiply your miles times 56 cents per mile, and it gives you a cost of $43.36. Okay, so $59 is already going towards our paper and toner costs. $43.36 is going towards our mileage. What other kind of fees do we have to incur or think about? Any other fees we should be thinking about? Put it in the chat. Outside of mouse, paper, and toner, what other fees should we be thinking about when it comes to your notary business, this notary signing? Gas is going to be included in your mileage, because if you take the standard mileage deduction, you can only your gas and tolls, all that's included, unfortunately. Any other fees we should think about? Pens, yeah, pens. Okay, all right, pens, mask. Don said lunch, food, good. Okay, good. So start thinking about, right, additional acts. Okay, good. So start thinking about that when you're accepting these signings, that, okay, yes, I'm going to go to this person's, meet the signer, but what are my costs along the way to do that? Okay, now, how much are supplies like binder clips? Thank you, Panise. How much are you making per sanitizer? I know that's right, Michael. All right. You're missing other signings? Yep. All right. Now, how much are you being paid for this refinance? Put your amounts in the chat. When you accept the signing from the signing service or the title company, and you are not negotiating a different rate, you are going to accept what they offer. You're not negotiating. You're going to accept what they offer. How much are they offering you for this? 125 is what Don says. If you decide, okay, hey, Jasmine says 150, I'm not going to negotiate. I'm going to go with whatever it is they say they offer me. Shoot, I just need to do the work. 100, 150, 125. 100, you're in the hole. Yes, sis, you're in the hole. But I'm going to go ahead and break it down to you using those three numbers. Now, if I take a $125 signing, $85. Ooh, Demetria, her girl, put you down there, honey. We're going to have to pray about that one. We're going to have to pray. Okay, so we're getting $125 for this signing, okay? $125 for the signing. Now, this example is if you live in California. We ain't gonna use California because California, they notarial act fee is $15. Let's use some more close. What's your notarial act fee? Put it in the chat. How much are you able to charge per your state laws for notarial acts? $10. And you're in Florida, right? Florida has it tonight. Jasmine, I know we in Georgia. Phew, you see it? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and run it down. Hold on. Refinance. Let's see here. If you are in Georgia, what we got? Georgia is $2. Okay. Oh, New York and Georgia both $2. So we can put this right here for New York. Okay. We'll just put New York and Georgia like that. Now, who had Illinois, the dollar? Yeah, really public service, huh? Kentucky, $5. We're gonna make this work. So I want you all to see. I want it to be real for you, so you can determine whether or not you should be asking for a little more money. Because you're gonna see that, hey, the math really ain't mathing. All right. So Kentucky, we said was $5, $5 foot long. All right, and Illinois is $1. All right. So now let's go ahead and let's start doing some math. Sharon, what state are you in with that 250? Demetrius says Texas at $6. Okay, let's make this real. Let's make this real so we can understand. Are we really getting paid enough? Are we getting paid enough? Is our time and efforts really being respected? Or are they out here pimping us? Huh? Somebody may say they're pimping us. I don't know. Brishana, what state are you in? The math ain't mapping. In some places, the math ain't mapping. Ohio. Okay. Ohio. Let's go ahead and make this real for us. We need to make sure that this is a real example. So when you start accepting these signs going forward, you be like, okay, this really isn't helping me towards my goal. And Ohio was at $5. Bam. All right. Now let's go ahead and let's do some math. Let's do some money math. Okay. Okay. Oklahoma's $250. Thank you, Brishana. Let's put that down here. Refi for Oklahoma. Now, what you're going to do on your side, you all, when you get this spreadsheet, I'm going to make sure you all get it tonight along with the video. What you're going to do is You're going to put in the type of signing over here, right? And then it will change, right? If you have refi, if you have loan modification, if you have a seller's packet, put that in there. Save this. And then when you get signings that come up, put in your ideal situation. If it's not your ideal situation, you'll know, okay, this is a little bit far off. I'm gonna renegotiate. I'm gonna ask, can I renegotiate? Because then I know exactly what I need. Okay. But a lot of y'all just accepting signings and you don't know what you need. And then you come out on the losing end. So this is going to help you figure out whether or not you need to renegotiate that offer that they're offering you. Okay. So let's go ahead and do some money math real quick. I'll make this a fixed. Let's freeze this one. All right, let's go ahead and make this realistic. So we're gonna go with our top one of California, and we're gonna run all the way down. Okay. Now, in California, they can charge $15 per notarial act. So based on your experience of doing refinances, how many notarial acts are in that package? New Jersey has 250. Based on where you are and on the packages you've gotten, how many notarial acts are there? Go ahead and put it down, please. Come on, talk back to me. How many notarial acts are in a refinance when you get it? When you get excited about that signing, I got a sign. Okay, we working. How many notarial acts are in that packet? Let's go. Y'all, y'all getting real quiet now because it's about to make some money sense. Come on. Type it in the chat. 7 to 10. All right. Y'all doing, y'all got numbers like y'all doing time. Okay, hold on. Yeah, think about it. Okay, so we'll go with what I said, and we'll go with the standard 8, just to be on the safe side. Let's go on here. Everybody want to put 8 down for everybody, okay? Depending on the title company, you've had 13. Whew. All right, for those of you that are in Illinois, Texas and Kentucky and Ohio, Oklahoma, New Jersey, be thinking about that when you're getting these signings, okay? Now, if I am in California and I have 8 notarial acts and California says that I can charge $15 per notarial act, well, that's good for me. My $125 that I have, 15 times 8 is $120. That means that of this $125 that I'm getting, $120 of that is not subject to self-employment tax. That's going to be a conversation you're going to want to think about and have, okay? And that's a good thing. That means you're going to be able to keep more of the money of that 125 in the long run. But when it comes to this particular signing, if I'm trying to determine whether or not me being paid 125 is really profitable, my profit or loss for if I'm in California and I got paid 125 to print out 2 notarial acts, I mean, two refi packages, drive 40 miles round trip, an additional 6 miles to FedEx, my profit is only $22.24. $22.24 if I live in California. Now, here's the part that's going to hurt your feelings. Y'all ready? You ready for me to hurt your feelings? I don't want, but I'm going to have to hurt your feelings. You ready? Let me go ahead and hurt your feelings. Get your tissue ready. How much time did it take you to complete that signing? Put it in the chat. Your feelings hurt already? I'm about to hurt your feelings. Put in the chat, how much time did it take you to complete that signing? How much time did it take for you to print out the documents at home, organize it all nice and pretty for the signing? Some of y'all putting all those sticky sign here, you putting those tabs on it, right? Go ahead, put down in the chat. How about 3 hours of travel? Okay, 3 hours. Jasmine, 2 hours. Tracy, Tracy said she knew to this. She ain't new to this. She true to this. 2 hours. Pawnee said she ain't tabbed nothing. Listen, if you had to do this and it took you 2 hours, you only made $11 an hour. You made $11 an hour. If it took you 2 hours to do the signing, you made $11 an hour. Don't cry, Panice. I want to make it real for you. I want to make it real for you. Jasmine, you said it took you 3 hours. Sis, you had $7 an hour. $7 an hour, just about. You had minimum wage. Y'all real quiet. Now, if this is the case, what is the benefit of you being an entrepreneur? Come on, talk to me. If this is the case, what is the benefit of you being a 1099 independent contractor, sole proprietor, entrepreneur? What's the benefit?
Can we come off mute, or you want this in chat?
No, you can come off mute. You can talk. It's okay. Go ahead. It's a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, when you know your numbers, and that's what you're saying, everyone has to know their numbers. The only benefit that I can think of is that you're your own boss, but you're broke. You're just completely broke.
Mm-hmm. We're broke bosses, but we bossing up now. We broke bosses, but we bossing up.
Yep.
We broke bosses, okay? Okay, we broke bosses, okay? Freedom from the man. Okay, freedom from the man. So now, if I'm a signing service and I come to you, Demetria, I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess your name up. Demetria, I got a signing for you. It's a refinance. Demetria, where you live at? Where you from, Demetria? Where you from? Let's use your state. What state are you in, Demetria? Hey, Felicia. What state are you in, Demetria? Texas. So let's use Texas. Let's go with Texas real quick. Let's put the Texas number in here. Let's see how your numbers are going to math real quick. Demetria, how many miles do you drive to a signer? You're a newbie? Guess what? Let me tell you something. People will tell you that because you're a newbie, you should accept lower fees. I'm on the fence about that, y'all. I'm on the fence about that. And here's why. Just because you're a newbie, does that mean your bills are different from somebody else who's been in the game for 20 years? Are your bills any different? Are we getting the same gas? Or do I pay less price in gas because I've been a notary for 25 years? Make it make sense to me. Huh? Do I get to pay less in my bills than you pay as a newbie because I've been a notary for 25 years? Y'all not talking back to me. Okay. I'm just asking. Okay. Now, as a matter of fact, because you are new, you're going to have more bills than I have as a vet, because I'm going to know what to cut back on, and you don't know. So when you go to YouTube University and you watching all these YouTube videos and you watching what's in my notary bag, you buying all this stuff. As a vet, I'm like, shoot, let me just go ahead and give me a couple of pens. How many signs I got to get today? I only take 100 pens with me. I'm only going to take 10 pens with me. I'm going to make sure I have some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I buy it all. You're going to have more expenses as a newbie than I would. So it's even more important that you understand that, okay, if you decide to take this low-cost signing, what's your limit? How long are you going to be the low-cost notary? before you decide to really say, you know what, thank you for offering this to me. I would love to do this. However, based on what my needs are, I'll be happy to do this for this amount of money. You're going to have to get up some brass and negotiate. That is the only way it will start to make money sense to you. Accepting signings because it's available and we're operating out of need and lack. I got to pay my bills. And I understand it, right? I've been there. You can only do that for so long. I'm not here to tell you don't do it. I'm telling you as your money coach, as your business coach. I'm not a notary coach. I'm not going to tell you how to do a loan signing. I'm going to tell you how to run this business so you don't run yourself into the ground. That's what I do. I tell you how to run your business. As your business coach for your notary business, I'm going to tell you, listen, I understand that you've got to pay your bills, but I want for you to give yourself a time limit when you say, I want to negotiate what they're offering. That's why I created the 90-day notary, because after 90 days, you should have enough courage and confidence to say, okay, I've cut my teeth. Now I want to ask for more money. Demetra, your full-time job is funding your business. Sorry, not sorry. Your full-time job is funding your business. As we just disclosed, we broke Boston around here. We're making $11 an hour. Some of us making $12 an hour. We broke Boston, but we entrepreneurs though. Hashtag boss. Hashtag she ready. Hashtag entrepreneur things. Yeah, real quiet.
So Camille, I'm sorry, I'm unmuted again.
Go ahead.
My thoughts are this, and again, I'm a newbie, and just like you said, I have my 9 to 5 that's funding me, so it's sort of a different circumstance, but it doesn't even matter. If I am new, then what I do for my business is my business, whether I have 365 days in the game or 15 years, because as a business owner, my I need to make a profit. That's just what it is. This is capitalism.
That's
So
right.
I need to price based on, and this is what the lesson is that you're giving us today. It seems I need to price based on my not only covering the deficit that I already got. I got the overhead because all the supplies I didn't paid for up front, no signing yet. I got all of the costs after I get the signing before I get out the door. So it is my business how I price. And if I'm a newbie and I'm a businesswoman first, this is me, Tracy, talking, I'm negotiating no matter what, because I'm a negotiator in the work that I do. Every job that I've applied for, whether I was just out of school, I always negotiated because I was told by a mentor, women never negotiate and we never get paid. Men don't even consider not negotiating. So we all have a right to negotiate based on our being a business owner and not based on being a newbie. I'm sorry. I'm off my soapbox. I won't unmute again.
You're absolutely right, Tracy. And that's the point I'm trying to drive home. I understand the need to have to accept low signings. I am not going to pick at you about that. I'm not going to make you feel bad about that because I understand you have bills. And when you make decisions, it's based on what you know you have to pay. But what I'm saying to you is there's going to come a time when you're going to have to put your feet down and say, this is what I'm worth, and this is what I am requesting. Kenya said, what is the 90-day notary? The 90-day notary is a program that I created. It takes 90 days to personally develop. Businesses chart their success in quarters. And so you as a notary, how you can chart your success will be in 90 days, right? It takes you 21 days to learn a habit. So you're not working 21 days back. Sometimes you have time in between. So it takes 90 days to really understand how to work this business and develop the confidence you need to go from accepting anything somebody offers you. If you have never been a business owner, if you do not have any financial acumen like Tracy, right? If you've never been an executive, maybe you've just been, a regular worker, customer service call center. Maybe you've been a government worker, right? You had a good paying W-2 job, but your mindset is that of an employee. I've had people come through my program who are attorneys, college professors, and they learn because changing your mindset from an employee and where the employer tells you how much you're going to get paid per hour, and you may do with that, and you're like, okay, I'm good with that, to being an entrepreneur and you're determining what your value is. And when they determine it for you, that's when we're saying, I'm only making $22 profit. And if I do that per hour, it's $11 and some change an hour. It takes about 90 days to figure out, okay, I've got enough confidence, clarity, and now I can command a better rate. So the 90-day notary is a program that I started. And I was trying to determine whether or not I was going to go back and do it again. Life happened to me. I won't go into that now. I'm better. I'm in a better mental state, as you all can see. Your girl back. But the 90-day notary will probably come back. It's not available right now, Kenya, because it's a live class that I teach. It's not a recording video where you can just listen to it and watch. It is a live. What we're doing now is what I would do in my 90-day notary. We teach every week. You learn and you participate and you apply. It's like college. It's business school for notaries. That's exactly what it is. So I will be bringing that back in the new year. I'll let you all know when. But this is an example of what I would do with 90-day notary. Oh, thank you, Don. Thank you, Don. All right, so now let's go ahead. I'm not going to advertise that because I'm not even ready for that, and I didn't come for that. But this is an example of what I would do in 90-day notary. So we're going to use Demetra. She's in Texas. Demetra said she drives 30 miles for one way. Girl, how far are you going to go to the FedEx? Demetra, you're going out of town. Every time you take a sign, you go on vacation, girl. What's going on? Type in the chat, Demetra, how many miles are you going to FedEx? Now, you may live in a rural area. 4 miles? Okay, 4 miles. So, Demetra, your cost for mileage is $62. And okay, you live out and about. Okay, your cost is $62.24. Okay, and then how much are you getting paid for a refinance, Demetra? And we got about 8 minutes, you all, before I gotta go and start my tax class at 7 o'clock. How much are you getting paid for a notarial the refinance on average? Anybody else? No, 90. Ooh, okay. And then, so how many notarial acts are there going to be? In text, you charge $6, and then we said that we're going to agree that it is $8 per eight notarial acts. Okay, so that's a total of $48 that is not subject to self-employment tax. So of the $90 that you're getting, $48 of that is not subject to self-employment tax, which in your case is good. So now let me copy and paste this formula, and I'll go ahead and make sure this is ready for you all too. I just, like I said, I didn't have it ready right now because I did this during the class. So, and I haven't taught class in a couple of months, and we'll bring it back. Demetra, if you accept that signing, do I recommend creating this spreadsheet to break down each assignment on a weekly and daily basis? Initially, that's what I had my students doing. When they got signings to plug it in. Eventually, you'll know what your numbers are, what your target numbers are, and you won't even have to worry about it, right? You'll know, okay, hey, if this type of signing is not paying me this, it's not worth my time. but you need to go through the scenarios a couple times before you figure it out. Okay. Demetra, you paying them. Sis, you in the negative $31.64. You're not even making any money. And how much time did it take you to do the package? You drove 60 miles, and I'm assuming you're in Texas, so y'all can drive 75 miles an hour, right? Because I used to be a professional truck driver, and I do this break-even analysis with truckers too, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh." So I'm assuming you land that metal down, right? You driving a little fast, you burning gas, you listen to your music and stuff. You're trying to hurry up and get there. Yes, it's your math not mathing. It's not mathing. Okay. Yes, I will be sharing this spreadsheet with you all. So for those that just joined, hey Camille, can you help? So for you on Clubhouse, I will definitely communicate with you and help you. Let me give me a couple hours. I've got to teach tax class for 2 hours from 7 to 9, but I'll respond back to you on Clubhouse. And for everybody, this presentation was recorded. I'm going to download it. Well, it's already going to go to my cloud account. I'll fix the spreadsheet so that you won't have all this stuff in here and all the formulas are working for you. And I'll make it available for you about 10 o'clock tonight after my tax class. But I hope this helped you understand when people say you taking too, you're not charging enough. This is why. Because usually they've been in the game a little longer and they know that, hey, it's not profitable. And when people say, when you as a new notary, ask people how much you should charge, again, as a recap for those that just came into the Clubhouse room, when you ask people as a notary how much you should charge, yes, you can get the spreadsheet. For those on Clubhouse, I will make it available. If you go to my Instagram, which is Build, B-U-I-L-D, the same as the room, Build with Camille. Follow me on Instagram. I'll make an Instagram post tonight when it's available, and you can get it free of charge, no fee. Is it too late to learn tax preparation? We're coming up to, I'm ending my first session. We're ending out actually this week. I'll post the new next tax class will start next week. I wasn't gonna post it because y'all, all folks think that, hey, all you do is teach, but all I do is teach. I love teaching business to people because I think it's important. So follow me on Instagram if you're not following me. Around 10 o'clock tonight, I will post on Instagram. I'll probably go live so you all can get a notification that it's ready, okay? And get the Zoom copy. All right, I'll put the Zoom on my YouTube channel, and I'll give you a copy of this signing profit calculator. All right, no charge. Normally I do this with my students in my academy, but Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, all that good stuff. Okay, all right, I hope it was helpful for you all. I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been my esteemed pleasure. You all have got me back in my element from this morning. It was such a great clubhouse this morning with Renee. And as you can see, you have people that teach you how to be a notary, right? I teach you how to be a notary business owner. So when you want to learn business and you want to learn how to operate efficiently, effectively, and profitably, that's when I come in. Okay. So I'm probably not gonna be the person to ask you what goes on this line. I may know, but I'm probably not gonna tell you because I'm trying to make you teach and learn yourself. But I love teaching business. So I thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and end the recording. I will put it, I love you too. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. If you have not oh, thank you so much. So if you have not followed me, every Sunday I do a free webinar called Zoom In on Your Business. It's a live Zoom where we talk about business things for on Zoom for business owners. This past Sunday, I did a Zoom talk about modern banking for small businesses. You may want to watch that because it's going to teach you what you should look for when you're making a decision about choosing a bank account. And we also had an opportunity to have a guest banker give us a demo of a business bank account that is absolutely free with no charges. So that's a great video to watch. This coming Sunday, I have a webinar on health insurance for business owners. So as a business owner, there are times when your health insurance premiums that you pay are tax deductible. This Sunday, my Sunday webinars are always at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Okay, 5 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Lastly, those of you in my Bill with Camille Clubhouse, tomorrow morning and every Thursday morning, I am teaching. I do live tutorials like we did tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about wave accounting. So if you are graduating from Notary Gadget, Notary Assist, and VinBooks, and you need more of a robust accounting application, I am teaching you not just bookkeeping concepts, right? I have done plenty bookkeeping class, and you say, well, Camille, what's the difference? This is a how-to tutorial of how to actually put your information into wave accounting so you can be able to produce profit and loss statements, balance statements, and accounts receivable, accounts payable statements, okay? I'm going to actually teach you how to do the bookkeeping. The classes I taught gave you accounting and bookkeeping concepts and terminology, which is important. But from what I gather from people, you know, I listen to these internet streets. A lot of y'all were saying, Camille, that was great, but I don't know how to do it. So I'm coming to you with free tutorials of how to do the bookkeeping, okay? Now, if you do not catch me on Thursday mornings, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Eastern, unfortunately, sis and bro, you know, your girl got to make a little coin. It'll be available for sale in my my learning vault, which is my store. I call it the learning vault. It's available for $10. I'm not asking for much, but you know, I am giving my time. If you were to go to college, you know that you're gonna have to pay tuition. This is money college for business college for notaries. So if you can't catch me live, just understand. Oh, you drive the school bus, Kenya? I used to drive the school bus. I'm a retired driver. I drove the motor coach. I drove a school bus. I drove trucks. Girl, let's talk. I love it. I love it when you're able to transition to a totally new industry. I drove a school bus when my kids were in school, so and they could go to school with me and catch the school bus back to the bus yard. That's why they were little. So again, if you can't do the same thing, I know the joy and the struggle, Kenya. If you cannot catch me live on Clubhouse on Thursday mornings when I do the free tutorials, like I said, I'll be on Zoom. The replays will be available for sale in my learning vault. You know, I got to make a little $10. It's a how-to tutorial, guide you step by step. Today's tutorial is 100% free, and it wasn't a marketing plan. All right, I didn't say I'm gonna do this so I can get y'all signed up. None of that. I'm not even offering my Notary Academy. It's not for sale. I'm not telling you when I'm gonna offer it because I'm trying to figure it out my own stuff with my life. So this is not a marketing ploy. If I'm gonna market something, I'm gonna tell you. I'm a very honest person, probably to the point where people get pissed off at me. If I'm gonna charge, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna charge. If I'm not gonna charge, I'm gonna tell you that too. You don't have to worry about whether or not you're gonna have a hidden agenda with me. No, you don't. I'm very, very honest. So there's no cost for this at all. Last bit of information: if you have considered being an apostille and maybe you like this kind of learning environment that's engaging and you can have feedback, that's kind of the style that I learn it, as you can see, and that's how I teach. That's engaging. So you get how to purchase a Zoom for tomorrow. It'll be $10, and I'll release it tomorrow. It'll be $10, and it'll be on the same link in my bio on Instagram, Bill with Camille. So the apostille sign up link is available. Again, if you want to be an apostille and the pre-recorded courses were not, good for you, and the webinar style of learning was not good for you, you need an environment where you're actually being taught and you can ask questions and you can engage in the content that's being offered, then that opportunity is available. So hola, Rosa. If you go to my Instagram, Build with Camille, click my face here at the top of the screen, click my face, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the on my profile here on Clubhouse. Click my Instagram link, follow me on Instagram. I'll post Instagram posts when I have it uploaded to YouTube, and I have the worksheet, the spreadsheet available for you, okay? So again, if you want to take apostille class, let me explain to you one thing. I am not getting a red penny at all for offering this opportunity. I am not getting any kind of kickback. That no judgment to those that do or those that offer. I am a student like you. Yes, I've done apostilles, but I would never say that I am the most proficient. I'm not. I've done probably about 20 over the course of 20 years. That's not a lot to say you're efficient. So like you, I had questions, and like you, I have taken courses. They were good courses, but my learning style, I did not retain, and I was not able to apply what I learned. So I needed to be in an environment that was more engaging for me as a student. So because of that, and because that kind of environment was not around, I decided to create that environment for us. So the link to sign up to join the live apostille course, it'll be for 4 weeks teaching. You're not paying me. You're going to pay the company directly, which is apostilletraining.com. If you go over to my Instagram, click on my Instagram, you can sign up there, okay? It's $220. Now, let me be 100% transparent with you. That $220 is a $20 discount off of regular fee of $240, based on us having at least 16 people to sign up. If we get 26 people to sign up, then the price goes down to $210, and he will refund us the $10 difference. Okay, so it helps me and helps us if we can get more people to join us. Okay, again, I don't have any skin in the fight. I don't get any kind of kickback except paying a lower price. We all pay a low price together. Okay, we all class apostille class will be on Thursday nights for 4 weeks starting December 9th, next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern to 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and the classes will be recorded on Zoom, and they'll be made available to you that paid in our apostille community. I have my own individual community that is not on Facebook called Build with Camille. You can sign up to join my community for free, again, on my Instagram link in my bio, okay? Lastly, do you have to have a passport? No. To do the apostille, you have to have a notary, be a commissioned notary, okay, for that, but you don't have to have a passport for the apostille course. Last, Don is here reminding me, if you are in Georgia or if you are interested in fingerprinting, period, I have a retired military officer that is coming to my office here in Jonesboro, Georgia, and giving us a hands-on fingerprinting class. In addition to the hands-on class, I actually have the federal government's training curriculum. So this is not just like any other class you may have heard of, where somebody just, hey, put your finger in ink and roll. This is an actual class that is taught at the by government agencies, okay? I have been honored and blessed with the opportunity to get this curriculum, and I'm sharing it with you all. To attend the class in person in Georgia, at my office, I have an actual office, it is $99. We have to pay the guy that's coming out to teach us, all right? With that, we have light refreshments. We're gonna have probably some Moscato for those that like Moscato. We're gonna have a little lunch, put your pinkies up thing, charcuterie boards, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be a real nice experience. I like things nice. If you're not able to come in person and you say, listen, Camille, I live way across the country, but I want to learn. We're gonna stream it on Zoom. You can watch it on Zoom for $47, okay? That will be on December 12th. December 12th. And that's, again, also in my link in my bio. So just take a little trip over to my Instagram page. You'll find a lot of things that you need to know. That is all. It's a fingerprinting course only for Georgia residents. No, you can be from anywhere. Now, whether or not you can use this course to qualify for your state, any state obligations, that is not I don't know. I have not checked all the state laws. Okay. I'm just presenting the actual hands-on course and a federal government curriculum to teach it. Some states, I think Ohio requires you have a class. This is a government-based class, whether or not the person who's teaching, they're retired, they're no longer a government employee, so I don't think they can certify it, but they're just teaching based on their knowledge. The class in Atlanta will be 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. We're only doing 15 people live because, of course, we're still in COVID, and I love to eat cake. I'm overweight and I'm considered high risk. So you ain't finna get me sick, and I don't want to get you sick. Mask up. If you don't want to wear a mask, you're an anti-masker, stay home watching on Zoom. Because everybody come in my office that I pay my money for, and I remodel with my own money and heart and hands, you're gonna have to have a mask on. I don't care if you paid your $99 or not. I'm be real. You're gonna have to have a mask, okay? So if you don't want to have to go through being a mask, maybe you got COPD, you got asthma, and you can't breathe with the mask. I understand. I don't have asthma, but I'm fat. Stay home watching on Zoom. Do me a favor and I do you a favor, okay? Masks are required. That's just being in love, okay? And other than that, you all, see you all tomorrow morning for tutorials. So here in my room, it is not called a notary room. All right. This is not a notary room. This is a business room because I teach business concepts that are applicable to any industry that you're in. It just so happens that I'm a notary and you're a notary and you all like me and I like you all, but I'm going to teach you business and accounting concepts. I want to teach you operations. I'm going to teach you CRM, customer relationship management. This is a room built on learning. So every Thursday morning, 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, I'm going to give an actual live class teaching something. So show up. Dawn says, join my mailing list. Yes, thank you, Dawn. Join my mailing list. Again, the link is in my Instagram bio, so you can get my templates and all that kind of good stuff. Thank you. I'm a notary, you're a notary, you like a notary too. Yeah, thank you all. Have a good night. I got class at 7 o'clock. My students are mad at me. Bye. It was fun. Replays on Clubhouse are available for 3 days only until Saturday. Then I'm taking it down and it's going on Instagram or YouTube. Holla at y'all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great one. Good night here in the chat. My esteemed pleasure for you all, for having you all. You all having me and spend some time.
Hey, Camille, you may need to take me up as a co-host.
So
you can, I guess, end the room.
I can end it.
Okay.
Good night, y'all.